Yeah, so in many areas, we have had success with these public-private partnerships, such as Pangea, where you've got kind of a board of people who have some insight into the government side and some insight into the private sector. Those have been very successful, especially with connecting our downtown areas and making sure our places of work. And as you mentioned, when people come to an area, they absolutely, that's the way they find our businesses is online now. So that's been extremely successful. Where I'd like to really see us improve going forward is being able to use the data we have, overlay it with that GIS, and it's not a matter of telling anyone they have to provide somewhere. It's showing them that they can make money and be successful in these areas. But they've got to have the information to do it, and that's where I think the county does have a role to play, and we have room for improvement all across the state in this regard. Is making sure that these companies have accurate information. I don't agree with everything in the Fiber Act right now. I think we need to take efforts to make sure people know we're not trying to move to a system at all where the county is the provider, and that's probably the biggest misconception. I don't think it would be successful to have any of our counties providing internet. Where I do think it would be successful is partnering with these providers and saying we will help you lay out the plan for infrastructure. And we want to work with you to develop a business plan to where when we lay these lines, we know we've got a contract with you that you'll be able to provide. Having a line in the ground with no provider to run internet to it didn't do anybody any good. So making sure we've got a business plan in place to where you will lease infrastructure from us, and then it will be able to pay for the next mile. So you're not able to do that next mile until you can show a business plan and have a contract with somebody that says you can pay for that one. Because the other side of it is you don't want a county going crazy with their fund balance, going out there and building all these lines, and there being no one to provide, and then they're in a bad fiscal situation and really haven't provided that much more service. So doing it incrementally to where it pays for itself, to where you've already got someone can provide. I think there's aspects of the Fiber Act that could work out, and then there's some aspects that would absolutely have to be tweaked. But I guess the moral of the story: there's no one size fits all solution in Western North Carolina.